Life's too short to exercise. I'm just gonna be honest. There are so many better things to do than exercise. We have finite time on this earth. The exercise is such a conspiracy.
Most of the time we knew the start and end point. So on the way back, I started seeing people getting happy and shit because the end was near. But there were some asshole instructors that would hear the happiness and go right on past the end point. When that happened, everybody stopped talking. Heads would stop dropping. And I started taking fucking souls. At that time, I knew what happened in their minds. They were living off the hope factor.
Discipline is a state of art. I will say that discipline is the most important thing of your journey. Like super important. It comes above your mental health, your mind, your comfort, of course your hard work too. I'm literally saying this with experience of running this channel and my studies I have done in the past, and every single day of my life I observed only one thing, which is discipline. Let's make this discipline thing simple, and what it is. Improvement theorem number 8. Simply put, discipline is doing things on a fixed and tight schedule regardless of how the situation must. Let's say you have been busy and it took away your time of study, or it took away your time of work. I kid you not that your discipline will be ruined, even though it was not your fault. Discipline is like time, it will not wait for you, it's just like time. Sometimes it can be good to take a break, which may motivate you and increase your discipline, but your discipline alone will go down. Do something other than work which motivates you to do the work afterwards. When you gonna do that? Don't waste time on things which makes no sense. Stop watching shitty anime. Discipline is the fundamental part of your life. Just like time. You don't forget it. Everything needs discipline in their life. Discipline is just a simple definition of being things in order. If things are not in order, they are undisciplined. If they are undisciplined, it will go into randomness and the things will bring chaos. If your organs are undisciplined, it can mess up your life, no joke. Although this is all discipline about, but there are many personal benefits to discipline too. And let me tell you, discipline is a compulsory thing, but I want to tell you the benefits of discipline, which will help you. You need it. Discipline increases aura. As we know, the more hard work you do, the more different type of knowledge you give, and that is aura. Do you know that if two people are attractive, one is lazy and the other is hardworking? Tell me who will have a different energy. Tell me who is really attractive. Of course, the hardworking one will have more attention towards him due to his aura, because aura gives your subconscious social status. The social status which can only be seen through other subconscious mind. Although this is pseudoscience, you should not care about pseudoscience or whatever as long as it's work for you and work for me. So to increase your aura, pick up hard things. Be a high virtue man, be a disciplined man. Aura is a big topic. It is like subconscious energy. I want to give my separate attention to it in a different video. Discipline increases attraction towards girls due to your mysteriousness and hardworking aura, which I talked about earlier. Discipline increases your chances towards girl or the opposite gender. If you are a man, you need to be masculine man, and a masculine man has tons of discipline, has a ton of great aura. He works hard, doesn't consider his feeling in the way. The work needs to be done when it needs to be done. It's an evident fact that the girl loses interest in a guy when he shows his little crybaby feelings. Everyone has it, but show it to your dad or mom. You're the best friend, not your girlfriend, not your love partner who is dependent on you. That's why the king is loved by everyone, because the king doesn't cry. The king doesn't cry to his partner. Not to hide your feelings and increase the attraction. You have to be disciplined. Girls don't like guys who talk to them 24/7. Girls don't like guys who don't do any work, who don't do any hard work, who don't give any results. There is no gist of mystery present in those guys. Surround yourself in things which improve you and things which are hard to do. Talk to her when it's time for you to take a rest, so you can give your 100%. When you are hard working, your insignificant feelings will disappear. You will start to know what the fuck is reality. Remember, those feelings only come when you have messed up life, messed up diet and messed up discipline. That means that you may have been undisciplined, which reaches you to that place. Improvement theorem about discipline being the fundamental part of life is the correct one. I want to say that discipline is a fundamental part of your life. Discipline is just order. Discipline helps you in achieving dreams. Do I need to state the obvious here? Because of course the plan you have laid out for your work to be done, it's a plan. You need to work to complete it. You need discipline to do that. Tell me, when we write a plan, do we consider our feelings here? Do we show how busy we are gonna be there by watching anime? Nope. We make perfect plans. We make plans which have 0% room for mistakes. So how do you expect to feel being lazy when it's your time to work? You should be 100% aligned to your plan. That's why most of the plans fail and will fail, because we underlook the fundamentals of discipline. Procrastinating gets you nothing. It's a stupid word and stupidest thing which exists in your world. You need to throw that thing out before doing anything. The baddest thing, the opposite to discipline, is procrastination. I don't want my subscriber to be a person who doesn't do work just because he doesn't want to. Listen to someone who is successful. Stupid quote is that listen to yourself. Like how it makes sense. You always listen to someone who is better than you in that aspect. You want to be rich, you don't listen to yourself. You listen to rich guys and learn from them. Now the main part, how to be disciplined. Now I am gonna state the truth here. You can't be 100% disciplined from day one. You have to go through failures, trials to actually become disciplined. Someone have said that success doesn't happen overnight. After you have been lazy for years or even months, you have to accept that you can't get disciplined 100% immediately in one day. But you will do one day by small and compounding efforts. Only if you don't listen to your feelings and do what you are supposed to do, you will improve. Don't overdo. Don't burn out yourself. Now this means that you might end up doing over than you actually have. This is a good thing. This actually happens when you get a random burst of motivation and you try to overdo your work because you're too motivated. You have interest in work, and again, motivation is a feeling too. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but when you are doing your work more because you feel motivated, that's where your discipline may go wrong. I know this is sounding stupid that when you do your work too much, your discipline is going down. Yes, because motivation is a feeling. You will do too much work, you will be tired, and you can't do that the next day. You want to do less, but discipline says do only 1 hour, not 1.5 hour, not 45 minutes, only 1 hour. So means 1 hour. You will feel good when you do less work because you want to do more work. You could do more work, but you did. Then when you will improve your discipline, and you will say to yourself that I will go from now 1 to 1.5 hour from next week. Now you might have heard from shorts or reels that a lot of people think that thinking yourself as the best or number one is forbidden, that you shouldn't feel yourself like you're the best. This is completely false. Whenever you wake up and you see yourself in mirror, you have to remind yourself as the number one, as the richest man on the earth. This is to change your mentality. Loving yourself is not feminine. Loving yourself is like loving your family, and loving your family is a masculine thing. Lastly, I will say that make yourself a routine. You can write it on a paper, which I recommend, and not writing digitally, and see that routine of yours every day. By doing this, your subconscious mind will adapt that routine and help you in following that. And while reviewing your routine, you must have to think of completing them with a strong desire. Now there's too much to say on discipline, how to do that, but in the actual how to be disciplined, just be disciplined. If you have to ask questions about being disciplined, that means you were not disciplined. A disciplined man doesn't ask questions that why he has to do work, that what is the purpose of doing this work. He just do this work like a robot. Yeah. One thing I need you guys to do that is subscribe to this channel, because a lot is coming. A lot means what? Actually, when I say a lot, I mean a lot of refined content, a lot of refined self-improvement content which I have found from other YouTubers, but I am giving to you. You will find a lot of improvement videos on fitness, fashion, this and that, but I will give you only the golds. only the gold, because I have tried it on myself and tried it on my friends or something other people's, and seeing the results I will tell you what they do. For that you need to subscribe. It's that simple. I'm not asking you to buy any courses.